listen to speak and talk. Speaking is different from talking, but listening is the most important thing. You can see this in Tamil cinema. Many movies are made from some other movies. It is common with many. They try to do a Hollywood movies fight scene. They may try to copy a script also. They have done that. We all know that. Why this is happening is lack of. If you go to Hollywood, they have a very strong writers association. They work with the script for a long time. Only then they go to the studios or outdoors to make a movie. Why this is important is if you want to be a good writer, you should be a good reader, observer. There are some writers who have not read a lot, it seems. No, they read their life and people around them. People say this poetry is a painting in words, painting is a poetry in colors. Somebody told this when I was doing my PG. I still remember this because not because I listened well, but it was told well, it was observed well and written well by somebody who I don't know. But this is the very basic aspect of listening. But how are you going to comprehend it in terms of interview? When you go to an interview, there's a pre-talk, as I told in the last clip. So when the pre-talk is happening, you can take notes, not of everything. People misunderstand note-taking for a steno or a, once we had this PAs who will take down everything in the meeting, minutes of meeting. Even today, minutes of meeting need not to be everything. Minutes of meeting needs to have important things. That's enough. Overall. But it's a tricky business also to take minutes of meeting notes. So when you go and stick in a company's interview, you should know what to take, what not to take. This is very important. You can also see how the recruiters behave and what behavior they look for. This is very important. One thing I commonly see in interviews when I go there is people try to answer every question. Normally in project presentations, they will come out with an idea to reduce electricity because now the smart and alternative sources and preservations of energy is a very key everywhere. So they will say this app can reduce the electricity. Then they will say what it can do to this. They will try to produce their app as something which can solve every problem in the planet, which is not true. An app doesn't do that. An app has its own limitation. You have a fan, you have an AC, you have a 1-ton AC, you have a 3-ton AC, you have an air cooler, you have a different kind of materialism to give you something cool, isn't it? They have their own limitation. Even if you have a jumbo jet, it has its limitation. You can't take it in a local parking area, which I can take my two-wheeler too. My two-wheeler can't fly. Jumbo jet does. You need to listen to the question, otherwise you can become super confident and try to answer everything in the interview. Answering everything is good for nothing without listening. So you should know your shortcomings, where you fall. If you make a mistake, you can apologize immediately. If I can ask this question to many of you, any of you, what is your objective that you have written in the resume? Can you say it exactly? People won't, because it is cut, copy, paste, or a copy paste, right? Cut, copy, paste. It's a copy paste from some app. It may be resembling their ideas, but they should know it word by word, or you can tailor-made it, or you can alter it a bit at least. So listening means you should listen what you have done already as a certificate. You should know, you should have observed it, your resumes, your certifications, your stuff. The focus should be not to react, but to act. Also, you need to react when needed, because they ask a question, you need to react. Sensibly react. It is okay, guys. You can make mistakes, I'm not against it, but you should not make the same mistake twice. That is very important. That is very, very important. Let us make it our strength to correct ourselves. Thank you.